Our next comedian is a very funny guy, and you will see from when we visited him and his beautiful wife and their lovely home.
I'm from Lakeland, Florida originally. It's like a smallish town, like 100,000 people, but very agricultural focused. My parents think I'm funny to an extent, but every now and then with my mom, I toe the line of too inappropriate, and she goes into mom mode and goes like, Kenneth, you know. But overall, yeah, I think they think I'm funny. I met Kylie at Gator Wesley. It was the United Methodist student ministry, so that's where me and Kylie kind of first hung out.
Through my eyes, success for him would be him being fulfilled in what he loves to do. As long as he is living his dream and he's happy and he feels like he loves what he does, that's what's most important for me.
She's so supportive in our entire comedy process. Just constantly, I feel like I need to thank her like every second for how many horrible shows she's gone to and how many practices she's had to deal with. She's been amazing and all I could have ever asked for. Kylie is so pretty, she looks like she is shitty. And beautiful.
Thank you.
I love you. You're cute. Nice eyes. And thighs.
All the way from Gainesville, Florida, let's give a big round of applause for Kenneth Haskins.
Man, I almost ate it. Holy shit. What's up, guys? This wouldn't be a comedy show without a fat white guy, so glad I could fill that role here, First time I felt like a minority. It's great, you know what I'm saying? I just got married like a year ago. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. I got married about a year ago. Things have been going great. I like to say I'm 1 for 1 on proposals. We'll see about, 10 years. I think we're heading that way, but no way in hell I'll make it to 50. Let's be honest. Because I'm not going to live that long. So. But yeah, it's funny when you first get married. You'll tell people, oh yeah, we just got married. And people tell you a lot of times about divorce. Oh, I got divorced. Oh, great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you updating me on that, as I'm the happiest I've ever been about your depressing ass life. And they always go into the story, and he's like, oh, she took the house. She took the boat. She took my 401k. She took everything. And of course, if you're talking to a lady, she just goes, he took the best years of my life. Best years of your life? That sounds like a win in my book. I feel like...
I think people realized I wanted to be a comedian before I realized I wanted to be a comedian. I would get a lot in grade school, middle school, high school, of people just going like, oh, you should be a comedian, you're so funny. I was definitely the class clown, got in trouble a lot. My favorite move was anytime the fire alarm went off, I would just jump out the fire exit and go running around. Originally, what I wanted to be when I grew up alternated between, baseball, football, and golf, depending on which sport I was playing at the time. But as I got older, it was like, oh, I'm going to be a businessman like my dad, and then about college, kind of tried to become a comedian. My first time up ever, like in front of a real crowd, we had like an indie cage match in college for improv. And me and a couple buddies who were all, 2-3 months in, decided we'd enter. So our team name was Monday Night Blowjob. Literally for 20 minutes, we're in front of this crowd, just dead silence. People are staring at us like, what the hell are you doing? And then they're like, all right, thank you. And we run out all energetic, and they're just like, next.
I remember being in 10th grade. And all I cared about was finding a girlfriend. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna be in 11th grade soon. I'm gonna be driving, never have kissed a girl. I'll be so fucking lame. So I was really trying to impress all the ladies. And I was like, oh, who'd be easy to date? The homecoming queen in 2 years, so I'll go ahead and pick her up. So she was in my 6th period class, and I was so excited. And you have first period, second period, eat a snack. Third period, fourth period, lunch. I was paying attention to a couple things that other people weren't. You get to 5th period, and then 6th period would come. I was in love with her. Her name was Ashley Jones. She was so fucking hot. She had some nice A titties. I was like, this is gonna be my wife. I'm gonna marry her. We're gonna have hot kids. It's gonna be great. Well, I'm kind of hot, so it'll be mostly hot. I was so excited to get 6th period every day. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, my stomach every day for 2 weeks just felt like it was exploding out of my butthole. Literally, I don't want to be gross, but it was horrible. I mean, terrible. every day, boom, boom, boom. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And she'd be in front of me, because of course she sat right in fucking front of me, and she'd be like, do you have a pencil, Kenneth? And I'd be like, yes, I do, Ashley, here you go, thank you. Slam my cheeks together like a goddamn dam. And I just couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure that shit out of why is this woman, and why, is it nerves? What am I eating? Fuck, is cafeteria food that bad? And all of a sudden we're sitting around the dinner table, my family's there, and my mom just, looks at my sister and goes, oh, honey, how's your constipation going? You know what you talk about with your family. And she just goes, are those Fiber One bars helping? See, I was a fat high schooler, guys. And when you're a fat high schooler, you just grab whatever's in the pantry. So I was slamming 4 Fiber One bars a day between second and third period. And then trying to impress the woman of my dreams. Oh my God, that bell could not come fast enough. Holy shit. Felt like Hiroshima in my ass, but
Moved to New York / New Jersey strictly to do comedy. That's why we came up here. So I just want to chase the big dream. I've gone up officially in front of a real crowd only one time. It feels pretty amazing to be in front of a group of people and have them all laugh at you from something that I just kind of said. Honestly, I think that's why I ended up in comedy, is because that feeling, from the time I was little, 3rd, 4th grade, cracking jokes in Sunday school all the way through now, that adrenaline rush that you get when you make a whole group of people laugh. The thought to be able to do that for a living or do it in front of on a more professional stage, it's definitely why I think I'm here. Yeah, I write my jokes. It's not like a script or anything that I write out completely, but it's usually just some kind of idea pops into my head. I find my kind of biggest moments of where I get inspiration is when you're in a high input environment. So you're walking around the city, you're in Times Square, but there's nothing really going on in my brain, so I'm just listening to music or hanging out or waiting for a show or something like that. That's usually when that dichotomy kind of creates a kind of a nugget of something to turn into something later. Being on TV is interesting because I've never dealt with cameras a whole lot or dealt with, it's the things you're performing being recorded for future. Usually it's just, it happens in that moment, stays in that moment. So I'm a little nervous of, is it gonna get stuck in my head that I shouldn't say this thing or that thing. But I just want to go out there and treat it like it's, the cameras aren't there, because that's usually where the best comedy is anyway.
As you get married, you go through that, first 4 months, everything's new, it's all exciting. You're like, oh, we're married. Oh, this is our first time being married on a couch. This is our first time. This is our first time married at the grocery store. Oh my God, give me some of that cabbage. You gotta keep these exciting. We're at like year and a half, and I'm like, all right, time to start, being more intentional in the way I, pleasure my wife. So, one night she was out late, she had work or something, I was home, and I was like, what, I'm gonna do something special. I lit candles, I had rose petals, wine in the fridge, chocolates, everything, whole 9 yards. And in the center of our living room, we have a big candle, like massive. Those candles, you're like, who the fuck lights that candle? One of those candles. So it's a big candle, and I'm like, fuck it. Tonight I'm lighting the candle. It's gonna be a special night. She can probably see it from the bedroom, right through the cracks. I'm lighting the big candle. I'm doing it. So I get everything set. Everything's lit. The last thing I was gonna do was light this big candle, and all of a sudden I hear the door jostle. I'm like, fuck. So I get out the lighter, and I'm and it's lighting for like 2-3 seconds, just like flame, flame, die, flame, flame, die. I'm like, fuck, man, trying to get this candle to lay my wife. I'm still upset. But she comes inside, we spank the baby, or sex as other people call it. We're laying there. I'm like, honey, tonight was great. She's all like, oh my God, that was great. She's a good liar. I was like, I try to make it special. I was gonna light that big candle on our dining room table. And she goes, oh, is it out of batteries? I was trying to light a battery operated candle. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Energizer was not in my vocabulary that night. Oh my God, but she's still with me. We're still going strong. But in the same vein, I still fuck up, right? We've all fucked up with Our Lady. A couple years back, my sister got married. Thank you. Oh, thank you, guys. Oh, man. Oh, guys, stop. I gotta tell my joke. Come on. But she got married. It was a great wedding. She married a Hispanic guy, so my family's now ethnic. It's really exciting. we had a great time. My whole family was there. We got drunk as shit because my family's alcoholics. And we all went to a bar afterwards. My sister and new brother-in-law, they went to do other stuff I don't want to talk about. And we're sitting there at the bar afterwards, and we're all drinking, having fun. I'm just getting fucking smattered. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna compliment the shit out of my wife. And if anyone here has a lady, if I ask you on a scale of 1 to 10, what your lady is, what's the correct answer? 10. 11, correct. So I get down and I go, baby, I really reached for you. And she just gives you those puppy dogs. Yeah? Because I'm like a 6. She's like, oh my God. And you're like an 8. Wrong answer. But the best part was the defense of my entire male family coming up. Oh, no, he didn't mean it. No, 8 out of 10, you think about it, that's like an 80%. That's a B. That's a pretty good grade. You know, if you think about a B, you get B's all the way through. That's a college degree. You could probably get a master's with a B, so you goddamn doctor. I appreciate that. But even better was every single woman in my family going, oh, hell no, you fucking kidding me? 8 out of 10, she goddamn queen. She gonna leave you ass, you ugly sack of shit. And I'm like, goddamn, grandma, shut up. You're on my side. But that's my time, guys. That's all I got. Oh, it was great, man. It's nice to be in front of a real audience, you know, be in front of a live audience. Yeah, it was good. It was fun. It's been a long time since I've done stand-up, so it was good. It was good. Oh, man, the crowd was great, so they were giving me a ton, you know, they just, laughing at stuff I wasn't even really planning on, so that was definitely cool. You know, there's a couple moments that I think I let it drag. I should have jumped in, maybe come up with a couple more tags and stuff, but overall, I'll take it, you know.